All right, what's up? What's up? Welcome back for another recap video. Friday, wrapping up Friday, we had a couple movers. We had BIOC, which is the main one that I traded. And also, we had another one. Let me pull that up here. PRZO. So BIOC and PRZO are the ones that I traded on Friday. BIOC had decent catalyst. The daily chart was promising, but it did have a long way to go on the daily chart for it to have that gap fill from here all the way up to $4.20. So considering we had a long way to go until the start of that gap fill, I wasn't thinking that this could make a big move. The high of this previous of this candle here is 250, and then we had that gap fill up to 420. We never made it up to 250, so we didn't have that area of no resistance for that fill up to 250. We topped out at 185, and we just did very poor. We just did very poor up in the highs of the move. So every time it broke out, it just did not hold a breakout to save its life. We broke out, consolidate, broke out, consolidate. We just did not really hold the high and run higher. Every single time it broke out, it pretty much dumped right back down into the range. So that was BIOC. Never really made that big, nice extension move that we're looking for. It actually ended up, I think, red on BIOC. PRZO was the other stock that we're trading. This one had a better daily chart because it's a recent IPO. It has less resistance to the upside and to the downside, but we definitely had a little bit more of a range if we did see that nice run on PRZO, which I thought we would see, at least a decent move on PRZO at the open, but we got this red to green move, which this was probably my best trade of the day. The red to green breakthrough VWAP move. I added back on a pullback here at 188 on this candle to look for that break for the red to green, and we ended up dumping. I was able to get out, break even, and then we ended up dumping, and this was terrible, absolutely terrible. We had pretty much very risky red to green move here. We did not really have much tradable action on PRZO. I also did trade this here as well. The break lower here, and then we had a higher volume green coming in, support coming in, holding the low, and I was able to get a nice 10 or 15 cents on that. And on the day of Friday, small green up 67. But keeping green on a day like today is definitely a win. There was a lot that was just not looking good. A lot that was not looking good. BIOC, very hard action. I thought here we would see a decent move, break through the high up to 2. I thought this was going to be it because we had topping tails. We had shorts that kind of trapped above this area of 170. 175. If we could break out 175, then we're really looking for a move up to 2. I really thought this would be it here. I was ready to get aggressive. I tried timing this breakout at 170, and just every single time it would not break, and it would not break. And I would make a little bit, lose a little bit, make a little bit, lose a little bit. And overall, I can pull up my stats. So far, decent on the month. Haven't had one red day yet on the month. So far, going pretty strong. But again, things happen overnight. Things change overnight. There's been plenty of times, plenty of months where I had a nice strong start of the month for the rest of the month to be a total shit show, or just to be super really cold in the market. So never want to count your eggs before they hatch, because things can change overnight. Just keep taking it one day at a time, and eventually, you'll just get that nice streak going. Before you even realize you're on a streak, you're 20 green days in a row, and so that's kind of how I take it, one day at a time. on Friday I had, you know, small green, back to break even, small green, back to break even. Finally starting to get some green there and held on to it, thank God. But very choppy on Friday. Earlier in the month, you know, a lot of stronger days that I had. So really good start to the month. Friday definitely was not the best, but hopefully we'll get some more opportunity next week. I do like, we've been seeing a couple more gap and goes more often than we've have seen in the past, especially in August. It's just been real slow for me, at least in August. I know a lot of people did okay in August, but you know, for me, not really much that I've been trading, at least in August. Recently, you know, we had PI, some other stocks that we traded. I think it was PALI, PALI. We had EDBL. We had a couple other stocks as well, VERB. So those are kind of more so my type of setups that they've been giving. So hopefully we get some more setups like that coming for the rest of the month and the rest of the year. And I think we can clean up nice for the month. So hoping for the best. Hope you guys did well on Friday. It was a little bit tougher, but if you guys could lock up some green, then you definitely had a win. So thanks for tuning in. If you guys haven't, check out the links on the description, and I will catch you guys in the next video. All right, peace.